time has come. Execute Order 66.
Those born of Mandalore strayed away from the path. Eventually, the Imperial interlopers destroyed all that we knew and loved in the Night of 1,000 Tears.
It's well hidden and unstable. One blast to any part of it will destroy the entire station. Oh, it's beautiful.
So, I got a question, or I got not really a question, but I guess it's a question. Out of all the Star Wars stuff that's coming out right now, which one are you most excited for?
Honestly, I have to say probably the Sith one.
Oh, the Acolytes.
The Acolytes, that's what it's called, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm pretty
okay.
excited about that. Also, if they make a Ahsoka Tano series
That's actually coming out in summer.
this summer.
This summer, yes.
For real?
In fact, let me double check that real quick, but I'm pretty sure it comes out in the summer. Let's see. When does Ahsoka?
My neck's so white, dude. My beard don't get no sun down there, bro.
It says mid to late 2023.
So it'll probably be fall.
Yeah,
Late summer, early
hopefully
fall.
late summer, early fall, maybe.
No, maybe we'll have some time to get in a second book of Bane. The Rule of Two.
Yeah, that's that after Mando.
Yeah.
We should have. I'm pretty sure because I don't know if they're gonna release anything in between Mando and Ahsoka. So I think we have enough time to get Bane covered.
Yeah,
The Rule of Two.
I love Bane, dude. Bane.
Bane.
What are you most excited about coming down the pipeline?
Me, I'm excited for the Acolyte, but I'm also curious to see what the Skeleton Crew. There's something about the Skeleton Crew, which I heard the Gregorian Shard was going to be the main antagonist in, but apparently he's dead.
Well,
So maybe it's
don't
before. Dude, that ship
He's a
crashed
pirate, dude.
and exploded.
He's a
And
pirate.
he's made of grass. Grass is flammable.
I was thinking about this today, right? He's a pirate. He's not like a sailor, so he's not gonna have that wants to stay with the ship and go down with it. He probably has an escape pod just for himself.
Yeah, maybe, but I didn't see anything get you know, uh anything fly away from the ship.
Right.
Okay, look, this is an upcoming television series created by John Watts and Christopher Ford of the streaming. It's a part of the Star Wars franchise taking place at the same time as The Mandalorian, and it's interconnection spinoff or after the events of the Return of the Jedi. So yeah, that's pretty much all it gives you on the Skeleton Crew that's supposed to be coming up. But if I want to be dead honest on if I'm excited about anything coming out, it's going to be that Ubisoft Star Wars game.
Ooh.
This I don't know
I
if
still
you know
gotta
what this
finish the
is.
Fallen Order.
Yeah, but you know what the Ubisoft is?
Yeah, I know who they are.
You know what kind of game they're coming out with?
Yeah, that Star Wars is open world, free roam, RPG, Star Wars. Like,
If I can't fly, I'm gonna be pissed.
you lagged out a little bit on my side here.
Oh shit! If I can't fly my damn ship, I'm gonna be pissed.
Look, I don't know if I want to fly a ship, but if it's gonna be like the Fallen Order, where you take off and you go to other planets, it would be cool to fly your own ship.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
At least like do it like Kingdom Hearts did. Like you get to fly to each world, but it's only like a little bitty cruising thing where you shoot a couple things and maneuver a couple times. That's all it is.
Yeah.
Some of it gets kind of hectic, especially in if you go off of Kingdom Hearts 3, that actually has a really good flying simulator type thing, going to each planet, each world. Just make it something small and simple like that, and everybody will be happy.
Heck yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, you ready? Ready to get into this?
I am. Yes, sir.
All right, here we go. Hey, how's it going, everybody? Do you like Star Wars? Because we do too. Welcome to Nerd Out Nerd Style. I'm Quentin Ritchie.
I'm James Orr.
Get ready to nerd out with the Bad Batch. Episode 15 and 15 and 16.
The
Plan
Summit.
wait. The Summit and Plan 99.
Yeah. We're going to do
Season 2, by the way.
Yes, we're going to do a 2-part episode in the same episode, guys. So it might be a little long compared to our other Bad Batch episodes, but we didn't see the reason or the why we should split them up, because it's literally taken off right after the events unfold from part
Well,
one.
I think we've kept all the other ones together. The 1, 2, and 3. I know for a fact we did. I think the mid-season one we did as well. I'm not too sure though.
Yeah.
All right, before we get into it though, James,
Yo.
you know there's a bunch of different like jobs in Star Wars. There's a bunch of different ones.
Yeah.
Like what would you like to do if you could not be a Jedi or work, for the Republic? What kind of job do you think you would take over?
Good Lord, that is a question from hell. Man, if I had to just go off the top of my head, I'd want to be a freighter captain.
Freighter captain. Okay.
Hauling goods, yeah.
Go ahead, explain.
Well, I mean, obviously, Jedi or Sith would be an epic adventure, okay? One filled with terror, joy, and excitement. And since those are not available, I would still want to go explore the galaxy. Even if I
Okay.
had to deliver goods to and from, I think exploring the galaxy would be fun.
Yep.
Kind of like the idea of being a truck driver in the real world. You're driving, delivering freight, and you don't really get to stop at places. But it would be nice to see scenery, other towns, explore cultures when you rest and stuff.
Okay, I gotcha. But I don't like truck driving. I would never want to be a truck driver. So I don't know if I'd like that very much.
Yeah.
I do want to do this, even though I'm not. Okay, I can work on cars. I can do a few things. But to be able to work on a ship, a flying ship, and like know all the parts and stuff like that, I think that's what I would want to do. If I'm not going to be working on a ship, I would want to be a collector like Luthen. That way I get to see all these kind of cool little artifacts and probably live up the top of Coruscant and be rich.
Yeah. So, you'd be like a Chief Miles O'Brien.
The Brian.
Yeah, Chief Miles O'Brien from Star Trek.
O'Brien.
You'd be like the chief operator, dude. You'd work
I don't
on
know
all the
who
crap
that
and
is.
fix that, dude. Well, you need to watch Star Trek, man. It's a pretty good show.
I'm a Star Wars fan.
You could be both.
Yeah. Dude, I've tried, man. I try to get into Star Trek, and
Yeah.
I can't. I can't. I'm sorry.
You notice that Wrecker's holding both of our ships together?
Wrecker's at the back.
Yeah.
For me, it's different.
Oh,
For me, it's
okay.
supposed to remember.
It's Echo on the front.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, crap.
Yep.
Well, at least on my side, it's right.
Hey, where's Hunter in this?
Hunter is the one right behind Echo.
That's
With
not Tech.
Nope.
Hunter has a completely black.
No, that's Hunter. With the
No,
red
that's
cape.
not.
Yep.
Maybe it is.
Pretty sure.
And where's Tech?
Tech's on the other side of the craft because he was the one that disabled the radar beacon thing. Yeah. I know.
Yeah,
I'm
dude.
so awesome, ain't I?
That does not look like Hunter at all. Well, I guess this picture does. But from this one it does, on the other one it doesn't. He's not supposed to have orange on his helmet. It's supposed to be black and red.
He might have got a disguise, dude.
That's why it looked weird to me.
Excuse me. Good lord.
Because that one has like yellow and stuff all on it, or
Yeah.
orange. So it's kind of weird. Like, look up pictures. There's only one. There's only one that actually looks like that picture right there. All the other ones look completely different.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
I'll try to put one in
so-
here. And
yeah. Here, look. You know what? I'll send you this real quick.
yeah, send me a picture and then I'll just slap that in there. Send it through Discord on your phone.
Look. I just took a screenshot.
Yeah.
So it's gonna. Let me crop it real quick.
Oh lord.
Dude, it takes like a second to crop.
I don't know, dude.
Boom.
We're old. Old people don't use
Boom.
technology very well.
Save.
I'm just teasing, guys. We edit
There
our
you go.
podcasts, so
Boom.
I think we're doing okay.
I sent it. Check that shit out. Or you don't have to right now.
No, I'll
Because
look.
you're gonna end up.
I'll
okay.
look on my phone here.
Okay. The one on the right looks like it, but the one on the left looks nothing like it.
It hasn't sent through yet.
What?
Nope.
It has on my side.
And I might have internet issues.
See all that white that's on that one? But like on the one on the left, there's like no white.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's kind of weird.
Well. Yeah, it's not coming through for me. Not yet. Anyways, it's okay. We'll get
Yeah.
to that here in a little while.
Yeah. Here, check this out. Here you go. This is what I was going to do. This is what I was going to do to begin with before you told me to send it through Discord. Send it through Messenger.
Yeah. That's Crosshair, dude.
It's not Crosshair. It says Hunter right underneath them. And then if you scroll down, if I scroll down, look at this. I'm gonna show you this. All right, I want to send this to you now. I'm not going to crop this. Look at the one right underneath that. That's the same thing, and that's Hunter's face. Right? And if you go to look it up, there's only one picture. It's that one on the right. I'm telling you, it's weird. He must have got like a suit change at some point.
I think they did because I found another picture online.
It looks like the other one, right?
And I'll save this picture. Well, I guess I might have to screenshot. I'll just send it to you on Messenger, and you'll see the different. You'll see obviously all the people there, dude. Okay, so you got Tech on the left with that badass helmet, and then you got that's Echo probably, and then you got Omega and you got Hunter with the big yellow chest piece with the yellow shoulder, and then with
And
that
the
red
blue.
cape, with the blue and the orange down the middle of the helmet. That's Hunter, and then that's Tech.
And then look right underneath it, though.
Yeah, that red scarf thing. That's what's in our picture right
No,
here.
no, look. Okay, get off of that. Look, see on your picture.
Yeah,
Go down on the related
Reddit.
content. Yeah, on the related content, the
Right.
red one right there.
Yeah.
The dark red one is the one I'm used to seeing on the
Right.
dude on the left side of Ricker.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I think they got different
They had to have. Yeah,
they got different
had
paint
to have.
jobs.
Cool. Well, so if y'all didn't notice that, we didn't notice that. Well, I didn't notice that.
I guess Bad Batch has been sucking so hard. We just didn't notice a fucking armored paint job change.
Honestly, the last few episodes
The
have
last
been
few
fire.
good. Yes. But it's bullshit.
But
We
the
had
first-
like 5 or 6 that's just total crap, in my opinion.
This is the way I see it. You could show the episode where they go to Pabu. You can do Crosshairs episodes, both of those,
Yeah.
and then you do these last 2 episodes,
Yeah.
and that pretty much covers all of what actually happened
All what
through
you need
Bad
to know.
Batch.
Yeah.
Yep. All right, so we're back on Pabu, right?
Mhm.
Tech is telling the others that him and Echo have scoured, I think, scoured through the Imperial and the Republic files, but intel about the Advanced Science Division is limited. And then Hunter asks if we know where they are detaining Crosshair and the other clones. Tech says negative. Pretty much all that shit is hidden.
Their base of
it's hard to
operations
find.
is unknown.
Yep. Hunter then asks, "What about the scientists?" Tech responds with, "There's even less data on Dr. Hemlock than there is on the whereabouts of the clones.
Yeah.
He is like a ghost, pretty much."
Man. To be a
Did I
ghost,
say,
that
did I
means
say
no
Echo or did I
trace.
say? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like a ghost. Sorry, I didn't mean to say something when I was talking. Did I say Echo or Tech a minute ago?
I think he said Tech.
Okay, it was Tech. Cool.
Yeah,
Echo.
Tech
This
is
is
the
where
one.
Echo. Yeah, this is where Echo does chime in with not exactly a ghost. We kind of found out where he is. He's going to be. He's going to attend a high-level Imperial summit and 2 rotations.
Where?
Hunter asks where. Echo tells him on at Tarkin's compound on Irida.
Eridu.
Eridu.
Damn it, I had it.
I had it too, man. And then you fucking write it down, and you're like, "Yeah, that looks
The
right."
fuck does it say?
We're gonna call it Eridu.
Eridu,
I think that's
yeah.
right.
Let's go
I think
with
it's
that.
Eridu. He then says, if we do a covert inflation, we can
Infiltration.
plan infiltration. We can plant a homing beacon on his ship.
Mhm.
So, Hunter says it won't be that simple. That they will be at a technical disadvantage, and he's not sure it's worth the risk.
Right.
Tech says, no. I agree, understand, but Crosshair is still our brother, and we do not leave our own behind.
Yep.
So, as they're leaving,
And Omega says if there's a chance, we have to take it, right?
yep, exactly, we do have to take it, and that's I love the fact that they're still thinking about Crosshair.
Yeah.
They still want to save him. They want to save him and the other clones, all their brothers, even though it's going to cost them their life, maybe.
Yeah. That is a part of the most dangerous mission they've ever been on.
Yep. Even Hunter said, with his gut feeling, I don't think it's going to be that simple.
Yeah. And Hunter even asked about reinforcements, right? And Echo said, well, Rex is on a separate mission, so it's just us, a small enough team to get in and out without alerting them, but we'll need to move quickly.
Right.
And he said, well, then let's get started.
Yep. And as they're loading up to go ahead and take their little spaceship off to the planet of Eridu, Fee comes up and tries to tell Tech, hey, don't be going out there and kissing any
Oh, no.
space pirates or anything like that.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
No, it lagged again. You're like,
Yeah. Now you were messing up on my side too.
oh, man, that's awful then. Should we try to
It's fine.
record tomorrow?
No. We're gonna be fine because
Okay.
did I stutter or
It
did
didn't
my
stutter.
pigeon-
It just froze and then
don't
finished
worry about
speaking.
that then. Yeah, don't worry about that then.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Yeah, don't
He
kiss any
comes out-
space pirates.
yeah, she's all macking on Tech. Tech is completely clueless.
Mm-hmm.
and he should have gave her the kiss.
Oh yeah.
I thought he was going to.
I
And then
knew
he
he
has something to
wasn't. I
come back
think he
to.
was trying to avoid her.
You know what? I think there's a reason, because he can't let feelings get in the way of the mission. Like if they were staying on Pabu before, not going anywhere to go save anybody,
Yeah.
maybe then he would actually hooked up with Fee.
Yeah.
You don't know. All right, go ahead and take it away, James.
Oh no. Okay, so they get in the ship, they fly away, and she said, all right, Brown Eyes, take it easy."
I'll see you later, Brown Eyes.
Yeah. Shit, I don't know where I'm at. Damn, last episode I put next scene on here. I didn't do that this time. It really fucked me up.
It did.
Okay, so
what
here we are.
happens? There you go. There you go.
So, what kind of approach are we making? Omega says, a sidewind breach. Tech said, it wouldn't. It worked on Raxus. Echo, it won't work here. The Empire's protocols have changed since then. And Wrecker, oh, thanks to us. I love that part. So they make their way to the cliff, and they see the drop and how far the train is away from the cliff. And they're like, dude, that's impressive. Hunter, being Hunter, pulls out his binoculars. He says, the compound is heavily fortified. And Echo says, but there's a weak point in the rail line that we can exploit. We'll sneak past the sensor and hitch a ride under one of those cars. Omega, you mean hang over that? Echo said, well, it's the only way to access the compound unnoticed. Hunter said, Tech, disable the sensor. And Tech said, that would trigger an alert. I can temporarily disrupt the feed, but I estimate only 30 seconds for us to clear the zone before it reactivates. We must be precise. And they all look at Wrecker.
Why are you looking at me?
What? I can handle it?
I can handle it, yeah. Oh, this isn't so bad. Never mind.
So Tech zips across to do his work, right? And the trips to alert, and they say, hey, we got an alert. One of the sensors are down. And he says, okay, hold on. Wait for it. Now. And they all zip across to the car passing by. And Echo says, halfway there. When they get halfway across, Wrecker says, this isn't so bad. Looks down. Oh, never mind. I love that part.
I skipped to that and said that a minute ago.
Yeah, it's okay. It's so good, I wouldn't mind repeating it a few times. And matter of fact, the picture that's in here, that's on our background, that's the scene that he says that.
Oh yeah, they were also able to get through the cruisers, because they asked how are we going to get through these cruisers, but luckily Echo and Rex were working together, and they got an access code that they were able to put inside to use a code to get through. Oh yeah,
the Star Destroyers. I forgot all about that shit.
Yep, it's fine. So that's how they got through there. But then all this happened afterwards.
Yeah. So
this is whenever. I think this is whenever the people start talking, right?
Yeah,
the council,
Governor Tarkin and Ramada or Ramoto or whoever. Hurst Ramodi.
Yeah, I didn't really get his name.
So you ready?
Yep.
So inside Tarkin's conference room, Hurst Ramadi advocates a phased, widespread deployment of stormtroopers to ensure a secure military presence across all sectors. Excuse me. Tarkin disagrees and advocates a comprehensive strategy for galactic unification to deter dissent and rampant self-interest. Tarkin then questions Hemlock about the progress that the Advanced Science Division has made with cloning, and Hemlock replies that the advances are in the interest to the Emperor Palpatine, which is funny because they still call him Palpatine instead of Darth Sidious. I guess they don't even know, or
they don't
know.
See, the
that-
whole thing is this is right after
right,
Revenge of the Sith.
right. Like
He's just the Emperor. He still goes by Palpatine. Only the Dark Lords of the Sith, which is Vader, and all the
Governor
Jedi that
Tarkin.
lived. Yeah, and Governor Tarkin, he actually knows too.
Yep.
But he's the Emperor's right hand. Like
Right.
there's Vader, and then there's Tarkin.
No, Tarkin's above Vader. Because in episode
Oh.
4,
They butt heads, man.
I
That's all it
know,
is.
but in episode 4, Tarkin is above Vader.
We'll agree to disagree.
Because it's Vader's science. It's Vader's Star Destroyer, not Vader. It's Tarkin's Star Destroyer, not Vader's.
Yeah, that's only. I'm gonna Google it right now.
No, don't Google it. We'll worry about this later. But comment down below and let us know what you think. Okay.
Yep, go ahead.
So, let me see where I was at here. Yeah, in the interest of Emperor Palpatine. So even then, even here, we know that Emperor Palpatine is trying to clone himself to make successful clones of himself. So he hopes to unlock the Kaminoan secrets in order to create enlightened society using their advanced technology and molecular alteration. Tarkin.
Okay, hold on, give me a second.
Go
This
for it.
says that they were equal, but it says Grand Moff Tarkin was vested with the authority over the Imperial military under Palpatine, and Vader still held the rank of Supreme Commander.
Oh, okay. So he was over Tarkin then.
Yep.
Cool. That's awesome. Now you know.
The more you know, the better.
The more you know, the stronger you become.
Yes, good.
Good. So Tarkin asks how long it will take and expresses concern about the substantial amount of funding requested. All right, and Hemlock replies that the science cannot be rushed and says that he has found a new purpose for the decommissioned clone troopers, whom he describes as test subjects. When
They're not rich. Sorry, go ahead.
you're good. When Ramadi asks if the clones have consented to his experimentations, Hemlock counters that the clones are mere imperial property, that consent is not required. Ramadi warns that there are many in the Imperial Senate fighting for clone rights, and that news of his secret experiments could hurt their cause. Hemlock comes back with that the location and operations under his purview are far from the eyes and ears of the Senate and other parties that would be concerned with their well-being. Barton Coburn warns Hemlock that the clones are cunning and loyal warriors and questions the willingness of his peers to cast them aside. And then Tarkin counters that he found the clones to be unpredictable and criticizes the Jedi for fostering a concerning level of individuality. Coburn asks what will happen to the clones. What happens if the clones learn what is happening and take up arms against the Empire? Hemlock acknowledges that some already have, while Tarkin adds that the Empire will take swift and unilateral action against any clone uprisings. Then he discusses with Commander Orson Callan Krennic about Project Stardust.
And for anybody who doesn't know what Project Stardust is, Stardust, Star Destroyer, it's not the same thing. But Death Star, huh? So Project Stardust is actually the star of. Hold on, I sent it to James a minute ago. Let me read it off. What I said. Oh, did we? Okay, here it is. Nope, that's Plan 99. Project Stardust, also known as Death Star Project. Bum bum bum.
Boom.
Was a project that saw the construction of the superweapon known as the first Death Star. Enforced by the Galactic Empire, the project originally began during the Clone Wars under the secret supervision of the Galactic Republic. What?
Whoa. Can you rewind and say that again, please?
What? Okay. Project Stardust, also known as the Death Star Project, was a project that saw the construction of the supreme or super weapon known as the first Death Star. Enforced by the Galactic Empire, the project originally began under the Clone Wars, or during the Clone Wars, under the secret supervision of the Galactic Republic. Now, sounds weird, right? But there's only a reason for that. It's because Palpatine was still part of the Galactic Republic at the time, so it was not the Jedi's making it. It was Palpatine. He just kept it under wraps and didn't let anybody know about
Dude.
it.
I'm just saying, mind blown here. Like, wow. Holy crap.
Yep. Whenever I first saw that pop up, I was like, fucking Project Stardust. Yeah, Stardust. What the heck is that?
Yeah.
So I Googled it. And like I said last episode, make sure to hit that Google button whenever you got a question. And you'll figure some stuff out. Trust me.
Just don't
pretty
Google Lemon Party or Blue Waffle.
Or 2 Girls, 1 Cup.
Yeah, don't do that one either. It's fucking gross.
So after the clones get aboard or get all into the thing, they do some little maneuvers. They shoot a couple stormtroopers. Actually, shoot them, not stun them.
Yeah, they shot the
shoot
shit out of
them.
them.
Yep, a couple of them fall over. Whenever I saw that first one fall over, I was like, "It's a long drop."
Yeah.
It's a long drop. They make their way into the I guess that tower
compound?
type thing. Yeah, the compound. There you go. They make their way into the compound. They say there's only one way to find out where Hamlock's ship is.
Well, see, what happened is they get to the hangar bay, right? And they see all the ships that look the same.
Yep.
And that's where they say the only way.
Omega goes, "How do we know which one's theirs?" He goes, "The control panel up there. It should tell us." So they go up to the control room.
Mm-hmm.
And they find out that it. Do you remember where the ship? What row it is?
I
It
didn't
was like
write,
row B or
I
something like
didn't
that.
write it down at all. Sorry.
Oh shit, that's fine.
I can see on that page.
No, that's fine. They find it. They find a Hamlock ship. Wrecker tells Omega there isn't enough cover for him to go, but there is for you. Are you up to the challenge? She says, "Of course." While planting this beacon, more stormtroopers show up, and then they pin Omega down. She freaks out. She calls for help. Echo says, "Don't worry, I'll cause a distraction." And he moves the crane, picks up a ship, and drops it. Everybody freaks out. "Oh, there's a crane malfunction. Blah, blah, blah. We got to go fix this."
Yeah.
And then they also find out that there's cameras down.
Yeah, and
Why are the cameras down? Yep. So cameras are down. Cranes moving all out of nowhere. The sensor went down. They know something's at a jiff, right?
Yeah. Well, they send people out to check it out and secure the facility. And they get out there, and that's when they come across your favorite part.
Dun dun dun. What was that?
Your favorite part, dude. Your favorite character.
Oh, no. That was afterwards.
Oh, is it?
Meanwhile, Tech and Hunter, they go to find those explosions. Oh, yeah. That's where you were at, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so Tech and Hunter go and find some explosions. Find out that Saw Gerrera has showed up.
Yeah.
And he's being just as fucking nuts as he always is.
Oh, fuck yeah.
He's a younger one. This right after Order 60. He's actually in Clone Wars, only for a second. He's like, I think he's on one episode. Now that I think back on it, he was in his dad ended up dying because of something that was going on, and he became like some kind of weird
I thought they died
vigilante
due to the Geonosian planet. The Geonosians.
Maybe.
Remember his sister? His sister got killed or some shit.
On Rebels, he went crazy. Yeah, you're right. That's what it is. So
Can y'all believe it?
Yep.
I'm happy. Look at my face. Look at this. You never see a smile like this again. I was kidding.
So instead of like trying to like kill a couple people, he just wants to blow the whole thing up.
Yeah.
Tech and then find a couple of explosives, and they say only one of these things won't do anything. but a bunch of these things we might have a problem. And Saw Gerrera goes, "Oh, it's a good thing I brought more," right? Apparently, they've loaded them all around the base.
Yeah.
They have a little bit of little confrontation. Meanwhile, the people up top have already sent somebody down to go investigate why all the cameras are off, because that was not part of the Bad Batch's idea.
No.
That was fucking Saw Gerrera's bullshit.
Once again,
so all these cameras
Saw
are off.
Gerrera is fucking up the main objective that will help benefit the whole of the rebel fleet, the rebel forces.
All because he wants to do it his way. He doesn't think anybody's doing it the right way. He thinks the
Never.
only way to get it done is be enforcive. You have to make it happen. That's not the way it happens. The Force guides us in a certain way. Just saying.
Yeah, his force is his force.
Yeah. So, of course, they're having a little conversation back and forth. Tech pretty much says, or Hunter, one of the two, says what James just said. Like, you got to think of, like, after you blow up this place, what's going to happen? You're just going to put more people in charge.
Yeah, they'll
Yes.
quickly.
We
fill
must-
Those, he said they'll quickly fill those slots.
Yeah, the seats.
The seats.
And then he's like, well, we got to fight against them. We have to do this. So, while that's happening, some stormtroopers show up. The stormtroopers show up. They start blasting. They blast back. They make it away. But Bad Batch is pursued. Hunter and Tech is.
Yeah.
While the two dressed as stormtroopers, which is Saw Gerrera and the person he was with, one of them gets shot, and he's kind of like limping her away. They walk past multiple
Oh
stormtroopers.
yeah.
Yep, just to get to their ship, which they're able to do. But Wrecker ends up saving Hunter and Tech, and then with the with the Echo, one of them, I don't know. They all run away, and they get away together. They jump on the little rail train, the rail line, rail carts. I don't fucking know. It's a rail
I
something.
just call it a train.
Yeah, rail carts, rail line. I was calling it a rail cart at first, but then they kept on saying the rail line. But then they said that they were in the cart, and I was like, I don't.
Well, it's a
a ra-
train, right? It's on tracks.
It's on a rail.
Yeah. So
It's a train.
we'll call it
It's
a
a rail
train
cart.
for simplicity reasons.
They're able to jump on that. They make their way, but some stormtroopers also jumped on the other one. And as they're making their way, Saw Gerrera gets on his ship, and they fly off.
Yeah.
But as they're flying off, he hits his detonation button, explodes the whole place,
Not
knocks
whole
out
place.
the power. Well, I mean, pretty
Oh,
much
man, we
the whole
forgot.
thing starts coming down.
We forgot, dude. Holy crap. Before they blow it up, it cuts back to Tarkin. Remember? It cuts back to Tarkin, and Tarkin said, when they said they got explosives or whatever, or there's people here infiltrated the base, he said, everybody stood up like they're going to leave. And he said, we'll resume momentarily. Take your seats, gentlemen. And at
We are
that time,
perfectly safe up here.
at the time, the blast doors shut down, the blast windows shut down. You had like 6 guards walk in, 2 on the outside doors, 6 on the inside, protecting them. And he says, as you can see, we are plenty safe. And then I said, Tarkin's so badass.
I thought he was a little scaredy cat.
No.
It's like something happens. He's like, look it down, no. We don't need to get nobody shot up here. We are important people.
Well, they are
Fuck you,
important
dude.
people.
Yeah, to who? The Emperor?
To the Emperor.
Like,
and
think about it. They can do. They have, I don't know, little pussies.
and
Sorry.
they're important to the
little vaginas, little dicks.
to the
Fuck.
Galactic Empire. Sorry. But yeah. Okay, so when as you were saying, when Saw Gerrera blows it up and it cuts back to Tarkin's just like,
A stone cold mad face.
I'm like, dude, badass, dude. I love Tarkin. Tarkin is probably one of my favorite non-force wielding bad guys.
Moth. You can just call him a moth. Grand Moth Tarkin. Yeah.
Tarkin. Everybody knows him, Tarkin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody knows who I'm talking about.
Hey. Oh man.
What you talking about, Willis? I'm sorry. Oh, what's up? So the explosion happens. It cuts off the power to the rail line. Now they're trapped. They got clones stormtroopers in the other one shooting at the clones, the Bad Batch, and they send out some TIE fighters. Well, actually, before they send out the TIE fighters, Tech tells them, "Don't worry, I can get us this up. I can get us back up and running. All I gotta do is plug into the main terminal." So Hunter gives him a lift. He starts to run. He plugs on in, but while he's doing his little stuff, they send out TIE fighters to go and blow them out of the sky. But sir, our people are up there. What if they get hit too? It doesn't matter. Do it anyway. Boom. They come. They shoot the ship. Ship starts to fall. Tech finishes, starts to make his way back to the rail cart, and they shoot one more time. Half of it falls, and Tech goes flying through the air. Grabs on for a second. He slips, he falls, he shoots his little grapple line. And like I said when we were doing the Mandalorian episode, if they would just learn how to make that shit retract,
They did.
we wouldn't be in this
They
problem.
did. It retracts.
yeah?
It retracts when they're on the car. When they zip line to the car, it hair. It retracted.
Well, so why couldn't he just pull himself up?
Exactly. My point exactly.
He tried climbing up, but while he's trying to climb up, they shoot it again, and he falls back down and makes it tight.
Yeah.
Boom. So tells Wrecker to cut the line.
He says, y'all guys go ahead. I'm implementing Plan 99.
Yeah. He tells him to cut the line. Wrecker says, "Not till you're up here." And he says, "Plan 99." Pulls out his pistol and shoots it.
No. And then Wrecker says, "No, don't do it." And he says, "Wrecker,
I thought you were telling me no, like,
when have we ever followed orders?"
yeah. Boom.
Ugh.
Falls to his death. Tech! Screams Omega as they are able to. Was that where it ends?
No. So as as the car drops,
we fucking passed.
past what?
We passed the ending of the first season. When they were trapped 1,000 feet in the air, and it cuts off, and then it starts the next episode with him going out there.
No.
Look,
So,
it says right here,
hold on.
causes the car to stop.
Hold on.
And then it ends. And then as it ends, okay, and then still stuck in the air on the rail. Yes, I have it right here. It's over. And we're gonna end it right there. We're gonna rate this episode.
Oh yeah,
we can
shit, it does. My bad. I was like, no, it fucking don't. All right, man. So what's your least favorite part?
My least favorite part is the fact I didn't like how it ended. I hated the ending.
I
hated that it stopped right where the next episode I felt like was going to keep going.
Right, and it did. But
it did, but if I had to wait, sorry, go ahead.
No, I'm interrupting. I'm sorry.
If I had to wait a whole week though, I would have been fucking mad. But then again, I would have been happy because it would have been a good cliffhanger.
Right.
But then again, I would have been mad. I'm glad that it kept on going afterwards. But I did hate that part. I was like, no.
Yeah, I
fucker.
agree. I think that was a dumb part. They shouldn't have ended on a cliffhanger, especially when the episode right after picks up and it's released the same week. So, other than that, there's not really any bad places in this episode. Not really.
Yeah. Yeah, true.
What's your favorite?
My favorite part. This is going to be the weird one. I think my favorite part was whenever Wrecker was hanging from the thing, and he goes, "This isn't so bad," and he goes, "Huh, never mind."
I'm pretty close. I think my favorite part is when Wrecker, everybody turns around and they said we have to do it with precision or precisely, and everybody looks at Wrecker and he's like, "Why? I can handle it."
Yeah,
They
that was
all
my second favorite part.
they all know that he don't like heights, and these are pretty severe in height.
Yeah, it's super high.
Yeah.
I wrote down thousands of feet up in the
Yeah,
air.
maybe possibly, yeah.
Yeah, it looked high as shit.
Yeah. There's clouds and they're above them.
All right, rating
Um, 8.7.
8.7. Wow, I'm gonna give it an 8. I liked it.
Yeah. I thought it was fantastic.
I felt like it was too short. I felt like, honestly, if they wanted to, they didn't have to make 2 episodes.
Right.
They could have just made 1 episode.
Well,
But I want to talk about that at the end of the next.
Okay. So, all right, folks, that brings us to the conclusion of the first part of episode 15. And now we're just going to go straight into episode 16, Plan 99.
Plan 99.
Execute Order 99. No! Fuck that.
It might be good for the Bad Batch.
Yeah. Might be. So,
All right. So where we did leave off, though, the cart was Tech started it, and it was going. Echo fell to his death.
yeah.
It goes, and they cannot slow it down. It's just running, and it slams into the to the end.
Yeah, I
To
just
the
said
end.
the wall.
Yeah, the wall. Go ahead, James.
So it slams into the wall. I love this part. I don't like the part that they slam into the wall, but that part afterwards.
Yeah,
Okay.
whenever Omega was all knocked out, and you didn't have to listen to her voice.
Shut up, dude. I actually
And
quite. I actually
you're
like.
going like this.
I was like. I've always liked Omega. I think it's a good voiceover. You know what I mean?
Well, I got something for you here in a little bit. Sorry. Go
No, you're
ahead.
good. I gotta. Okay, so the car system is fried, so they crash into the. They crash into through. Well, I didn't write that. What the shit? They crash through the wall, or the end of the tunnel, the end of the track. Omega is hurt pretty bad. Then they have a Call of Duty style scene. LOL. You gotta admit, it's like a Call of Duty scene.
I mean, yeah, bombs are going off, guns are being
wake
shot.
up. We'll
All
save
this
you.
is all this stuff is happening, right? You can, like, well, I guess it was just burning. Did we hear lasers or gunfire?
Yeah, they were
and
shooting.
bombs.
Yeah.
Okay, well, nobody. What were they shooting at? Because Hunter and fucking Wrecker were just standing there. It didn't look like
They had
they were shooting
stormtroopers.
back.
Stormtroopers.
Yeah, I know.
Was in the end
They're
of that
just
deal.
firing.
Yeah, dude. Pew, pew.
I guess I can't hit shit.
Pew, pew, pew. So
Alright.
anyway,
Echo. No, I'm sorry.
Omega wakes up. Sorry. So yeah, my bad. So yeah, Omega is coming to kind of in and out, and the Clone Force 99, besides Tech,
Yeah.
a moment of silence for Tech. Okay, and sorry, that was too soon. I know. Anyway, moving on. So the guys are like, Omega, we'll help you. We'll get you Omega, and they kind of help her up, and they're like, get her to the ship. And they're having gun blasters go off, and it looks a lot like Call of Duty. Like, hey, you're awake.
Yep.
Congratulations. There's gunfire going on. But anyway, so Omega wakes up at Sid's place and realizes Tech is gone. She asks, why did he do it? Why did he kill himself? And Hunter tells her that he put the team above himself, and tells her that it's time to stop being soldiers now and to go back to our lives at Pabu.
Yeah, he said, I think it's time to give up being soldiers, and we should go. He asked her, should we go live at Pablo
Yeah.
and give up being soldiers? Is that what you want? And she says, yes.
You know, this is like a perfect example of when you had something going really good, don't fuck it up. Because they fucked it up. They had something good. They didn't have to go anywhere, dude. They had everybody
go
there.
nowhere.
Everybody was alive except for Crosshair, which he made his own bed, right? You can't.
Everything they wanted was there. And Crosshair, like you were saying, he took off and left them.
Yeah.
and tried to kill them.
Yeah, and apparently he did that on his own free will because his chip never worked.
Well, it did, but it didn't. Like all of them, they could hear it. Remember whenever Wrecker went crazy that one episode because
Yeah.
his inhibited chip started like trying to actually malfunction, to function right.
Right.
Kind of all of them had that. That's why they all got a. And Crosshairs was working, but it didn't really work.
Right.
Like it told them, they all heard the message. He's the only one that decided to follow it.
Right. Yeah.
So like it worked, but it didn't work. You know.
Yeah. So, Sid gives Wrecker a free round, right? After Hunter's and Omega's little conversation. So here, a round on the house. She says she's sorry for Goggles and that, he was a good guy. And then it cuts over to Gonky and Echo. Gonky's giving Echo a warning like, hey, the Empire's here. Like, oh shit, And so Echo tries to call Hunter and realizes the communications are being jammed.
Mm-hmm.
Wrecker asks Sid, cuts back over to the cantina.
What did you do?
She said, what's with you, man? She said, I'm sorry, but I had to make the best of a bad situation. You brought all this heat on you, and it came here of all places, and I just did what I had to do for my best interest, basically.
Mm-hmm.
And he said,
she's a straight HOE.
Yeah.
SE.
So anyway,
hoses.
Hostess with the Moses. He asked her, what'd you do? And bam! Impero's busting the doors. And he's like, well, fuck.
Did you see him get stunned?
Mm-hmm.
And then he went for more. He got stunned like 3 or 4 times. Look, okay, remember Ahsoka doing little training in Tales of the Jedi? Mm-hmm. She gets stunned and she was out for hours.
Right.
He'd get stunned and he just kept on running towards them. Got stunned until he got knocked down. And he was just like still sitting there. He was awake. He wasn't even knocked out.
Yeah.
Fucking Wrecker's a beast.
He is. But if you remember correctly, Ahsoka, after she got stunned for the last time or whatever, she actually got stunned a couple times before she went down.
Well, it would like hit, and she would fall.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
But not like Wrecker where she got hit and like still 100%.
He just oh, yeah. Whoa. Fuck. Sorry. After this though, Hunter hears Wrecker and he tells Omega to take the tunnels to
AZ to go find Echo and get help.
To go find help. Exactly. She says, I can't do that. He says, you have to, be a good soldier. But she's not a good soldier. She completely disobeys him. After he tells her that he's going to go save Wrecker, she says, but you're wounded. He says, I'll be fine. And he goes off. Instead of listening to him and going down in those tunnels, she decides to climb up in the vent. She takes the vent over and she starts to peek in on what's going down. We find out that he's just there for Omega, and no matter what Hunter says, he's going to get his hands on her. Hunter says, you'll never touch Omega, but I have something to say about it. And that's when he pulls out. He goes, look, you don't want one of your friends to die.
He said, I didn't know. He said, astonishing. I didn't know clones could be so paternal.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, that's what he said.
Keep going. Hey, keep going.
What? It's just not an orgasm, dude. You don't. I'm not gonna keep rubbing.
Okay. Sorry. So after saying that, he goes, "You get hurt again, do you?" And that's whenever he pulls out Tech's glasses. Says, "This is all I could find of your other guy.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want the same thing to happen to anybody else, do you?" Now I'm gonna pause it right there. That means he went. That means he went and found Tech. He brought the glasses up. Do you think Tech is still alive?
Yes.
Me too. Why else would they do that?
Look, realistically speaking, no. because as he's falling, you can see the car falling down on top of him.
Mm-hmm.
But we've seen
you wanna know-
Hunter fall from great heights before and survive.
You want to know my theory?
He captured him.
The TIE fighters were still flying around at the time. After he started to fall, one of the TIE fighters came down and swooped him out of the sky, smashed his head onto the windshield, broke his glasses. They found a way to get him inside. I don't know. They're going to say that they captured him somehow.
Yeah.
It's going to be like falling out of the sky with the TIE fighters.
That's pretty interesting.
My theory.
Yeah.
I mean, either that or he's fucking dead.
Stay tuned to season 3.
Yeah, season 3. Just wait, it's gonna come. Trust me, sooner or later.
Not. I really
Hopefully.
don't.
You don't want season 3?
Dude, if it's anything like the first part of this season, no, I don't.
Well, okay, it shouldn't be like that because everything big has happened already. And you got to remember the first 2 seasons of the Clone Wars also sucked. Rebels, starts getting good around, like really good around season 3. So we got one very good season, which was the first season, and then this season was like so good.
Well, the first
So it
episode or 2 episodes were pretty badass.
The first episode was pretty good.
Well, the second one tied
it was
into
meaningless.
the first
They were all meaningless. Yeah,
one.
you could take all that stuff away.
Yeah.
Take it all away if you wanted to. And you could say the 5 that I said earlier, out of the 16 that played, that'll make up the entire story.
Yeah.
So they fucked up. But hopefully, I know there's going to be a season 3. Why would they end it like this?
Well, they
There's
already
no way
said
they're gonna end
that
it like this.
they already said that they've had 2 or 3 people confirmed to recast their
okay.
roles. So
Yep.
that's
Cool.
good.
Cool.
Yep.
So, now that we're past that,
Yeah.
he starts to lead the 2 out in the. Omega pops up, shoots down at him.
Well,
He's
hold
like,
on.
Omega.
You forgot that Omega tells AZ to go find Echo. That she'll try to stall them, and that way Echo can come and try to assist and rescue them.
Okay, yeah, I did miss that.
Yeah, that's okay. But when she tries to stall him, take that part.
Yeah, she shoots down at him.
No,
They go-
it gets their attention. Doesn't even shoot him. You don't
Yeah,
even
she
shoot the
shoots-
lead guy. What the fuck?
And I would have fucking blasted that dude in the head, right?
Yeah,
Straight in the head.
yeah.
Screw everything. No one cares about an armor plate. Shoot him in the head. She's got awesome accuracy. Now, but she shoots at the ground. And he's like, Omega, come on. We just Nala say needs your help. Don't listen to him, Omega.
She's alive and well cared for.
Yeah, don't listen to him, Omega. They killed the Kaminoans. No. She's alive and well cared for. Right?
Yep.
She tells him to let them go, and he says, I'll make you a deal. You come with me, and I'll let these 2 go.
I don't
She
trust
says-
you.
Yeah, she completely starts to stall. She should have said, okay, let those 2 go. Let them run off. Then she should have went with them instead of fucking stalling it to where a storm. I don't know. I don't want to call them a stormtrooper because their visors go like
Blue.
they don't look. The helmet does not look like a stormtrooper,
Yeah.
and it's like they're with Hemlock, so they could be altered clones, in my opinion.
Ooh, shit.
Yeah.
That's a good theory.
None of them took off their helmet. None of them, like they were all good. That one was able to surprise her. Like a stormtrooper couldn't do that. Stormtrooper's too clumsy. So they capture her. But as they're going away, Tech got his information from the little droid, and he's able to take one of the ATSTs.
So it says here Omega is stunned by Scorch.
Scorch, what do you mean?
Canon Scorch is I guess he is a storm or a clone trooper. His home world is Camino. Species human clone.
That's who caught her.
Yeah. RC-1262.
So it was a clone, huh?
Yeah. His
God damn, I'm good.
diagnosed name is, or yeah, I think that's it. Is RC-1262, nicknamed Scorch, was a clone commando who served in the Grand Army of the Republic during the Clone Wars and in the Galactic Empire's Project War Mantle and Advanced Science Division with the military rank of Clone Commander. Scorch
Wasn't he in like a couple episodes back?
I think
With
so.
he was with freaking what's his face? Crosshair in that one episode.
Mhm.
Oh my gosh, y'all. Go ahead.
Scorch's military service with the Galactic Republic included the time serving with the Commando Unit Delta Squad and 20
Yep.
BBY, and the squad recovered 2 killed Jedi from the planet Devron, following a massacre there led by Count Dooku's new Sith apprentice, Savage Opress.
Savage
Opress?
Oppress.
Yeah. Delta Squad took the bodies to the Jedi Temple on the planet Coruscant and reported to 4 Jedi High Council members there. But it goes on. It has
who
quite a
they're
bit.
talking about, right? The chick from Rebels. The chick from Rebels, like the bald head. She was actually a witch from Dathomir.
Oh,
Savage.
yeah, that's the one that
Yeah,
he betrayed.
That's who that is.
He
Yeah,
betrayed
see, so
her to
you're
try to
talking
get the
about that
Sabak
right now.
or Sabrak.
So I
Remember?
was confused. I want to yeah. I'm gonna have to re-listen to what you said because how can that have anything to do with Scorch? Oh, because Unity he was in
Mhm.
whatever. All that. Okay, I got you. I remember. I was listening and I was putting it all together. Sorry.
No, you're good, dude. And I hope our fans are getting a kick out of our deep dive informational read-offs here. Because,
We're gonna try and do this a little bit more often too. I feel like
yeah.
because I'm liking it and I'm pretty sure James likes it. Get a little bit more knowledge that we didn't know. Like I know a lot of shit already, but I'm not perfect.
Yeah, and I know a little bit, not nearly as much, but it is nice to know more, and
Yes.
it's always fun.
It's always fun. It makes it like fills my little nerd heart
I
with
was just about to say the same thing. It just
with
makes my
fire,
nerd heart
just
full.
warm and cuddly.
That or it might be the Fuego.
I'm out of beer. So we should go ahead and try and end this.
Yeah, let's go.
Not yet. Not yet though.
No.
So
Omega is stunned by Scorch.
Go ahead.
And Echo gets an AT, right? An AT Walker?
ST.
ST Walker? Okay.
ATST.
Right. And as Hunter and Wrecker are being escorted to their ship to go talk to Tarkin on the planet Eridu, he comes around the corner and blasts that other AT Walker, right? Or ATST, and then starts
ATST.
blasting all the dudes on the ground, and they're like, It's gotta be Echo.
Gotta be Echo, right? Yes.
Yeah, it's Echo. And that's when the guys escorting them try to run off, and they break free, right? And
Yep.
dude, it's epic. I love this story so much.
Yeah, they beat up those Storm maybe / clone troopers. We don't know. They go off with Echo. That other ATSC comes up and shoots the one that Echo was in, but I guess he was already out of it.
No, he jumped out
as it was falling.
Yeah.
That's okay. I got a problem with this.
What?
They shoot the thing. This is what I thought happened. They shoot it. He falls. He jumps out. They run away, and the ATSC doesn't pursue.
That's right.
Why?
Well, because that other ATST just fell in front of it, dude. It blocked its path.
Yeah. Come on. There's no more clones. No more stormtroopers. Nobody pursued them. They even stopped and talked for a second.
Well, I mean, it is what it is.
Remember when the least part of the whenever that comes up? That's it right there. That's my least favorite. Or it's bad.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
So they get out and they go chase down where their ship was for Hemlock ship, and they realized that he just took off, and they
Yep.
didn't get there in time to save Omega. And
Hunter starts to cry
yeah,
because he loved her.
right. It's his
Not
like sister.
pedophile way. Yeah,
Yeah, it's
no,
his
like
sister.
daughter.
No, it's his sister.
Yeah, but it feels like that's my daughter.
I guess.
You know,
They,
they adopted her. She's like 10 or 11 or
no, she's
12,
at least
maybe
14,
13. No, she's like 13. I'm pretty sure she's like 13 in
maybe.
season 2.
But anyway,
Want to Google it? Go ahead.
so they realized they didn't get there in time, and Echo's like, "We got to go, Hunter. We have to go now." And so they run, make a beeline. Here's my least favorite part: they slide down some pipe, okay, and at the bottom when it shows them getting shot at, they slide down the pipe. But the pipe has like larger female ends with a smaller male ends go inside, right? But they slide straight down. They don't bump off or anything. Like they don't lose their grip or have any trouble. It's like a straight pipe for them. That's my problem. But they go and get in their ship, make it in there just in time. They get out of there. Okay, so when they make their escape, they realize that they can't even track Hemlock's ship. Hunter said, "We're going to get her back, and we won't stop and searching until we do."
Yeah, I can't find it, but I know for a fact she's like either 12 or 13 because she was the same age as I
Boba
looked it
Fett?
up as Boba Fett. And this is literally like a year after
Yeah.
Order 66.
Right. So Omega, Omega makes it to Crosshair's place. Right. I don't know the name of the planet. And asks Nalase and says, "Why did y'all bring me here?" That is Nalase, right? When he said, "I brought
That
you."
was all I'll say.
Yeah. And the lady, and Nalase just cold turkey, don't say shit, right? And then Omega gets
She tell-
taken inside.
They tell her to go clean her up and check through her injuries. And then he looks at her and he's now that I've brought you, or he said the prime minister the prime minister mentioned you had an attachment to this little girl, so I brought her to you.
Yeah.
Now that you have her, will you continue, or will you do what the emperor is asking you to do?
Yeah.
She says, what the emperor is asking is impossible. He goes, make it possible, or Omega's gonna pay for it.
Yeah. I gotta know. What do you think they want? The Emperor wants. Do you think it's pertaining to him cloning himself, along
Okay.
with the Metachlorans?
This is the thing. Midichlorians, I think it's that, even though everybody says that she's not for, I feel like that has something to do with it.
Yeah.
It has to do with it because why else would they want her specifically? You know?
Yeah. Right.
Like, why not deal with all the other clones? Maybe because she has like the original DNA. But why would that matter?
Did you know?
Because like they could use somebody else that has original DNA. It's like, what is going on there?
Did you know that Omega isn't a clone of a woman? Omega is actually the clone of Jango Fett, but there's a mutation or something in her DNA that made her a girl.
Well,
That's
you can
why
say
she's-
that there's a mutation or something.
No, that's what it
RTG
says. That's what I looked it up.
Okay, because I know that she was
Matter of
supposed
fact,
to be one.
screenshot.
She was supposed to be one from Jango Fett, but me and you had that discussion about how maybe she's not. Maybe that's why she's special. But then we find out after she goes in and she's taken away and she finds all the other clones and Crosshair's like, she tries to wake her up, but the doctor comes in.
Yeah.
And she tells her, you should know me because I'm your sister. So you were close. You were close that one time. How you thought that
That might have been
she
her
was-
original.
yeah, that was the original.
Yeah.
But she was just like the other clones, and Omega's just like Boba.
Oh my God! Do you
So, like-
think the sister is actually the sister of Jango Fett. Right age.
Bum bum bum, dude. I never together like they're twins or something.
No, not twins, but do you think that's his actual sister? Like you have sisters. Do you think
Yeah,
that's
like,
his
of
actual
Jango.
sister? Yeah, of Jenga.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I've never even thought about it.
Because if you remember correctly, they wanted the original DNA strand. Well, she's
Yeah,
pretty close, and Omega is pretty close from her, right?
yeah,
Because
but
it's
the whole original DNA strand is just like weird to me.
it
There
is.
has to be midichlorian inside of
Well,
her,
I don't
or
think
like have the DNA that can carry the midichlorians. It just doesn't have any more midichlorians with it, or
right,
something. There
right.
has to be something that we're missing in
Maybe
this,
they want to try to clone the metachlorins themselves.
but we don't know that she has midichlorians
No,
because
maybe their DNA would bring the evidence necessary for it.
we know that the midichlorians are involved because Emperor Palpatine is trying to make a clone for himself to do essence transfer to another body, and he needs that body to be able to have midichlorians in it.
And he probably just wants to look really pretty again.
I'll behave. No, I'm kidding.
Did I
All
make
right,
you
well,
honey, baby?
that's the end of that episode.
It
So,
is.
James, least favorite part.
Least favorite is the pipe. When they're sliding down the pipe right before they get into their ship, and the pipe has multiple, or it has like fitted pieces, right? So you basically got like pipe inside other pipe. Well, there's like a little ring that's like that
Okay,
big.
hold on. Don't do that again, please.
Okay.
Yeah, actually do it one more time. There's a little pipe that fits.
Shut up, dude. Oh my god. But the point is, the pipe has like little fitted pieces where the pipe come together at, okay? And their arms didn't go like this. Okay, it just went straight down the pipe. That bothered
Okay.
me. That bothered me bad. I don't know why. It's just something I noticed. I'm like,
I forgot the part that I said.
yours was the fact that
Oh, yeah, the ATST
yeah.
fucking blew up that one tech, or sorry, not tech, because tech is dead. Echo rolls out of it,
And
and
didn't
then
pursue.
they stopped. Yeah, they stopped like right after he rolled out, and they were like, "Are you okay?" He's like, "Yeah, I'm fine." And they sat there and talked for a minute. The ATST's right there, and there's nobody else around.
Yeah.
Nobody pursued them,
Right.
and they're just able to get away. So I didn't like that part.
What's your favorite?
My favorite part. My favorite part was whenever we found out Omega's
Sister?
sister was who that chick was. The only reason that made like I like that part so much is because of you thinking that was like her original DNA person, which it still might be
Right.
for all we know. We have no idea.
It still might be. The deal I read might be wrong about Omega being a mutated Jango Fett clone.
Yeah, because that's all we know for right now. Like
Yeah.
that's our theories
Okay,
right
if you
now.
clone something, it's more of a brother or a sister than it is a father or a mother. Because it's the same person, basically.
Right. All right. What about you?
My favorite part?
Yep.
Man, dude.
Mando, not man, dude.
I guess my favorite part is when Hunter and Wrecker were like, "Is that Echo?" Yeah, that's Echo. And he comes around with the ATST blowing shit up. That's probably my
That's a
favorite
pretty
part.
good part. I like that part too. I really like that part. I also like the fact that he wouldn't go down after getting stunned multiple times.
Yeah.
I don't like what happened right there, so that's not like really my. All right, rating. Do it. What are you gonna rate it?
9.
9. Damn. I went up to 8.5. So both of them together is an 8.2.5.
Yeah. Mine's like a 8, 9. 8, 8.
Mine's honestly mine's close to a 9. And, you know, I want to give it an overall with both of them an 8.5.
Yeah, I'll go with that.
Okay.
We'll say
Now-
8, 6.
since
Make
it's the
sure.
last episode,
Yeah, go ahead.
what are you gonna rate the entire series?
The entire series, season. Oh God, dude, that's hard. Um,
I know mine.
I hate to go this low. 'Cause I feel like the last two episodes pulled in clutch. I want to say a 6.5.
I'm gonna go 5.5.
Really?
I feel like if I was to take all of my ratings
Yeah, and
and
combine them.
then an average them out, it would probably be a 5.5.
Well, I think they might be a little higher. Maybe
I
like a
think
6
so.
or a 7.
I'm
Maybe
gonna
like
do
at
that.
least a 6. But
I'm gonna go 5.5.
but yeah,
I feel like there's 5 good episodes,
out
like
of
really,
16.
probably 7 actually, because there's a couple that didn't really matter, but they were still good.
Right.
But there was only 5 that actually mattered, and like that
But
hits.
I got a problem, right? They go back to Sid's place, and she just told them that don't fuck with me. And you go back to
Yeah.
Sid's place?
Why didn't they go back to Pabu?
Right.
Would have been safe.
Yeah.
So they trust that fucking lizard that nobody likes.
Right.
Damn
At least you got
Trandoshans.
at least you got Wanda Sykes waiting on goggles. Oh, never mind. Oops. Oops. I'm sorry.
Yeah, he's dead.
Yeah, he's
Maybe
dead.
not. We don't know. We'll find out. Star Wars likes to keep bringing people back. But before we'll be able to figure that out, James, take us out of here.
All right. So follow us on YouTube, obviously, because you're watching us right now.
Well, people that
or
are on
Spotify.
Spotify are not watching us. So if you're on Spotify, go subscribe to our YouTube. If you're on YouTube, go follow us on Spotify. Give us a 5-star rating. Give us something to let us know how much you care about this podcast.
And also, if you're on YouTube right now, comment down below what's your favorite part of the season. Let us know your thoughts.
Let it go.
No, let us know. Let us know how big this show's a hoe. Anyway, sorry. That was really uncalled for, wasn't it? My bad.
No, fuck it. It's perfect. Show is a hoe.
But
It's a
anyway,
hoe for show.
so follow us on YouTube, Spotify, Discord, and Facebook group. And they're all the same name. Anything and everything nerd style. And on Facebook, we have polls, memes, questions, just random shared content. It's usually pretty good quality. Although me and Clinton is like the main support group. We do have some people sharing random stuff too and giving us some good stuff. I like to shout them out really, but I don't know their names right now.
Oh, Jeremy Overton does a couple times.
Yeah, Jeremy Overton.
My girlfriend Kayla Miggs, she puts some stuff.
That's right.
That's pretty much it.
Hold on. Let's see. Jeremy Overton came in with the nerd community post. Show me the strongest woman. I said strongest, and then I don't know what that last lady is, unfortunately. I posted a picture of myself the other day saying how ready I was for the show. Kyle Powers. Can't forget Kyle Powers. Sorry, that's one of the memes there. And then, of course, myself and Clinton Ritchie.
I post a lot, yo.
Yeah.
There's so much stuff in there. I got Star Wars. I got Harry Potter. We got Dragon Ball Z. That's pretty much all the stuff I post.
Yeah,
I love Dragon Ball Z. I love. If we do the polls, you can't forget we do polls for like the movies that we do on Anything and Everything Nerd Style podcast.
Brad J. Simmons, he shared a memes before money post back on the 24th. But yeah, guys, keep up the shares and the interactions with our group. We absolutely love it.
Appreciate you.
Yes, thank you so much. Also, on Discord, we drop the thumbnails like the day or two before we actually post the videos. Usually Star Wars thumbnails, we make it right now and post it right now.
I
But
forgot to upload our last show. I should have been doing that this whole time. Sorry, guys. It's coming out. Trust me. It'll be out before this.
today's
Fuck
Friday.
me.
Oh
Yeah.
man, if it makes you feel better, I gotta edit and post 2 shows tonight.
I know. I'm so sorry.
That's okay.
I actually I gotta finish doing my D&D episode too.
Yeah.
I still got 2. Look, this thing was 3.5 hours. I've got 30 minutes done, and I've cut out like an hour.
That sucks.
Yeah.
I know the pain.
Dude, it's like every little. It's because of the way I want the episode to flow.
Right.
I have to cut out a lot of stuff.
To keep it interesting, yeah. And not real like dead air kind of stuff. I get you.
Yep.
But yeah, so check us out on those things. Make sure you interact with our Facebook, and please let us know what you think we could do better on series like Bad Batch, Mando.
Hey, comment down below on what you would like us to do.
Yeah.
Because
Also,
we're not hoes, but
let us know on Facebook what we should do, or Discord. Say, hey guys, I really think y'all should do like more After Darks, or
and also let us know where the heck you came from.
yeah,
Where you found it.
yeah, and just say, hey man, I think y'all should just give up because you suck. Just give us something.
I'm not doing that one. I'm sorry.
I'm not gonna give up either, but just let us know. I think that's
I like
it.
talking about Star Wars too much.
I love talking
do
about
too,
Star
man.
Wars, even if it's just a dead air, and
Yeah,
then
I
we have
think-
like 20 views.
Okay. You know what? Some of our really good ones nobody watched, and then some of our like they get watched. I'm like, what the fuck is going on here?
Yeah.
You're watching the wrong episodes. Listen, start watching the right shit. Watch all of our watch everything. Go to our YouTube because that's where everything is. Get the fuck out of here.
Peace.